I didn't have a chance because the reading was so long to recap chapter 8, verse 25 through 40. It's such an amazing part. You have this Ethiopian man who is searching for God, but doesn't have any idea how to interpret or understand who God is. So God sends Philip to talk to this man. He gets into the chariot, and the first thing he says is, "Do you know how to interpret?" And he says, "How can I know?" So Philip explains, and obviously coincidence, not coincidence. It was a verse that specified Jesus Christ. So Philip explains to the Ethiopian exactly what it meant. And as they're passing through water, he goes, "Well, what's to stop me from getting baptized?" So he does. When you're seeking out God, He will send people. He will send you everything He has to let you know that He's there and who He is. I struggle a lot with evangelism. That's such a hard-rooted struggle I have in understanding if it's right or wrong. But I do respect the people who do it. They're courageous men and women who do it. It's not easy to be out in the street or wherever there are talking to people who don't want to hear them. And I'm just glad we are all not made the same, because that's definitely not a calling of mine. But I do admire and respect the people who do it. Still think it's unbiblical. But if you are out there looking for God, I don't think He's in TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook. Not that He can't communicate through there. But one thing I learned from the pandemic is that person-to-person contact changes everything. And as I meditate on how Philip transformed this man into a Christian, it makes me stop and wonder why technology is the way it is today. We basically have no human contact anymore, or don't need to if we don't want to. Before, we were forced, if not wanted, to be with people. Now, as time goes on, everything is becoming more about isolation, and that's what's caused anxiety in today's society. If you want to learn about God, find someone, not a Pharisee, not a preacher, but find yourself a person who walks the walk and talks the talk. When you see him live out faith and read the Bible, be a part of that person's life. I know he or she is going to say yes. Iron sharpens iron, not iron sharpens plastic technology.